Hi, this is Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to, yesterday for me, perhaps not for you, I made some page toppers, so it was journal toppers and potentially journal closures. And I made these using a kind of collage-y type effect, and I really enjoyed them, so I thought I would have a go at making some clusters using the same kind of principle. So I've gone through my kind of stash of papers, and I had some of this left over, which was, I believe, from Nanine at Collage Type. It was her Down the Rabbit Hole kit. So I thought this would be fab for the backing. Not that you'll see much of the backing, in fairness, but it does just give you, something nice to start off with, if you like. So I'm just taking those edges off, and then we can get started. So I hope you're all well. It is, I don't know what day this will go up. It won't go up for a few weeks probably, but it is the weekend for me. So it's Friday and I have just finished work for the weekend. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to some crafting time. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to layer up like I did on the previous one, but I'm going to use some different types of materials with this one. I think we'll give it a go anyway. So I have some wrapping paper, and I'm just going to, I think I might do some small clusters and some larger clusters. That I think might work. So at the moment, all I'm going to do is just put some clusters down and just build on them to make sure we're happy. Okay, and the great thing of doing the clusters this way is that you don't have to use them straight away. You can actually leave them on here and just pull them off as and when you need them. So that's really useful. I think it's really useful. Don't know whether that's something that kind of appeals to you guys, but I do like the idea of just having some there ready to work with. So some of these may be a bit big, but in fact what I might do, I'm just gonna tape or glue these ones down because they're only the backing level at the moment. So I'm just going to pop these down. I will glue them now just with some glue stick, and then I will use some stitching once I've applied all my layers. So I'm not gluing every part of these down, just enough to keep them secure. I've seen loads of people do these kind of clusters, but I can't remember for the life of me who I've seen and when I've seen them. It's been some time, I know that, but I think Justine may have done some. That's Justine from House of Mahalo. I think she may have. I think Tanya from Tatty Treasures may have. But yeah, like I said, I'm not 100% sure. So I'm actually going to take a little bit off that. So that's our first layer. I'm going to grab my fabric box, so we may be able to put some laces and things down. I've got some of this fabric that might work. This was from a Jane Austen journal. So some of this might work. We'll have a go. A couple of those. Got some of this wider fabric or lace, which I think is just going to be too big, to be honest. Got a couple of leftover bits there. Got some there. Got some more coloured fabric. This was from a William Morris. What do I do with my scissors then? Oh, there they are. This was from a William Morris. William Morris fabric. I did it with one of the journals that I was using. Use this for a lot of my botanicals, so I really do like that. And I'm gonna get a few different types because I want to kind of get some different styles so that not everything looks the same, you know. So that's the idea. It's the same thick stuff. Okay, some lacy type stuff. We've got some, I don't think I'm going to use white. I think white's too white. So yeah, we'll just get some of these scrappy pieces and have a little go. We'll give it a go. So we've got some fabric here. Just going to take that one off because it's a bit thick. Some more here. Some more here. I have no idea how these are going to turn out, so at the moment we're just playing with some ideas. I do think I'm going to like these ones. Okay. And then got some more textured papers here. Might use a few of these pieces. These are hard to, very hard to tear, is the problem with these ones. But that's okay. I have no idea whether I'm going to like any of this, to be honest. But we'll just layer and see how we get on. Okay, I've got some of this one here, which was really cool to play with. I might go with that. What else have I got? All this is on my desk from the other day when I was doing the pieces. Oops, a daisy. So yeah, all of this is stuff that I've been working with. Okay, so what else have we got? We've got some of these which might look quite nice if I grungy them up a bit, perhaps. Maybe not. Got some more of the William Morris type papers here. So. I believe I dropped everything on the floor again. And I'll probably want to ink some of these. I would have thought. Got some nice green paper, which might look nice under those ones back. Yeah, the handmade papers are beautiful, but they don't have. Take some tearing. Put that on there somewhere, I think. I think that one might go on there somewhere. That one might go on there somewhere. I've got these leaf things that I might try and use. And is there anything else I want to try? Got loads of the papers, but I've got something very similar on there already. Loving those papers, but might not need them. Okay, so let's have a little play and see what these look like. So if we pop that on there, that on there, that on there. The same on this one, that there, that there, that there, that there, that there, that there. I'm not sure about that one actually. Let's try that one. Yeah, I think that might be a bit better. And then we can always put some, I'm going to put some stitching and stuff on there anyway, but we can always put some buttons or whatever you fancy. Quite like those. Yeah, I think they add like just a real sheer kind of topping. So like that. So these are just like an organza-y type sheer leaf. And I think they just make it a little less in your face, you know. Stark, you know, it breaks the colours up a bit more, I think. I think that's what I'm sticking with. Might want to rethink that one. And we'll put words and different things on there as we go along. But at the moment, I'm just going to... I don't think I'm going to ink these. I think I'm just going to go with them as they are. And it's just making sure that you can see the layers. They haven't got to be really... you know, you haven't got to worry about every single piece, but if you can see the layers, it's a good starting point. I need some more book page. Never learn. Book page. It's the same one from yesterday. My yesterday. I can hear the telly in the room, and they're playing the, I think is it Lloyd's Bank that do the horses adverts? Oh, I love them. Absolutely love them, and I can hear it through the window, so it's making me smile. Okay. And the great thing with these really as well is that if you put them together and then you decide later you don't like it or it's not what you want to do, you can always just add to them, add more and more, and especially once you know kind of what project you want to use them for. So they're not ever wasted, you know. I'm trying to get into the habit of making more generic stuff. I tend to do it as I go along. So once I know what project I'm working on, I make everything then. But that doesn't always work. So sometimes it's nice to have your base bits where you can build on them. You know, they're going to pretty much go with any project you work with. And most of my projects are browns and neutrals and greens. And so, yeah, it's nice to be able to have something ready to go, you know. Do you know what I mean? Finally catching up with some videos. So if I do watch your channel and I haven't done it for a while, I do apologise. Just been so much on, but I am now starting to make some headway and catch up. And I have a week off coming up, so looking forward to that too. So I suppose if you kind of, when I did the bigger ones, I kind of stuck to a formula. Started off with the fabrics and then layered up a couple of layers and then put your focal piece on afterwards. So if you kind of apply that same principle to these, then I'm hoping we come out with the same kind of output. Oh, I lost half of that one. My sewing machine's taking a battering at the moment, mine, because everything I'm doing at the moment I seem to be gluing. Although I did buy a load of spare a load of spare needles, which was just as well. And I had it serviced not so long ago. Gosh, I couldn't believe how much it cost to have it serviced. Crazy money. Oops, forgot that one. And I'm just popping these on different angles to make sure everything kind of gets to be seen, even if it's just a tiny bit. I'm going to take some of this off because it's quite thick. This is just like an old vintagey lace that I managed to get coffee dyed. So that is the base, and then if you kind of want to add focal points to them, then you can. So, like say for instance, I think that's pretty cool. I think that would make a nice focal point somewhere. Okay, so I changed my mind. There's a shocker, and took the stickers off. I'm not a sticker person, in fairness, at all. So I'm going to go with the trusted dies that I've been using for most of my projects lately. So I'm just going to take some of this excess off, and then we can put some on. So these are my dies from Susan, Libra Designs by Susan, and I'm going to cut them down a little bit, but I think I know I'm going to go with these, I think. Okay, so those I'm going to go with for that one. I think, am I going to be able to, I could probably cut that down a bit and have, yeah, I'm going to cut that one down a bit and have some on there. And then we have got my oranges, which I absolutely adore. Two. Might cut that one down a little bit as well. And that one. And then we've got bluey, greeny, more bluey. So the whites might go well on here. Which I think they do. And then one more here. I think I'm going to go for this one. Nope, I'm not. That was a very definite no. Oh, these, isn't it? Oh, I love these. Let's see, what colours we've got. So purple, I think the purple would go beautifully. And we've also got the blue, which I think is a bit, no. So I think we're going to go with the purple. Okay, so let's pop this over here. These away. And let's see how we're going to apply them. So I'm going to cut these down first because I don't want that much on them. They are beautiful. Don't know why I thought, I don't know why I decided to try the sticker things. I never like stickers, or very rarely. So I'm going to use some Fabri-Tac on this, just because it sticks better and there's fabric and different textures and stuff. So that's what I'm going to do there. And I think that looks pretty cool. Let's cut some of these off. Do the same on this one. There. Could put a little label on that one as well, I think. Might need it. Now on this one, I'm thinking I cut that bit there off and there. Going to be either that one. Yeah, I think that goes, doesn't it? Put the other one away. Yeah, like that. Like that a lot. With this one, I think I'm just going to go with that. And that maybe. Or unless we do that. And then that and that over there. Sorry if I'm breathing heavily. This weather just hates my asthma. I sometimes edit photos and think, what on earth's that noise? And then realise it's me. Now, this one's too much there, definitely. So perhaps if we cut this there and there, and there. Okay. I don't know if anybody else has problems with these glue balls and Fabri-Tac. Mind you, I don't think any glue likes me. I seem to struggle with most glues I try to use. The art glitter, oh my goodness, that is an absolute nightmare. with the tip I've got to use it with. And I see a lot of people use those really, really tiny baby ones, and they don't seem to have the problems. So I think I might have to invest in some of those and see if that helps. Now I could have glued these after putting the flowers on, and it would have looked quite nice actually with that a piece of the thread going through the flower, but I didn't. Okay, so that is that. I think doing 2 pieces of paper was a little bit optimistic. Took a little bit longer than I thought, but those are the clusters. And then the idea is you literally, when you're ready to use them, you just tear them off one at a time. So I think they will go really well with whatever journals I decide to use these on. Yeah, they're perfect matches, aren't they? So yes, I do like those. I might put a couple of extra labels on, like I said. I don't think you can ever have too many labels, can you? But yeah, I think some labels might look nice on these. I'll try some art glitter for now, rather than battling my Fabri-Tac. And don't forget, the art glitter does dry clear, so if you're worried about getting it all over the place, there's no need to. Yeah, I like those with their labels on. I think it just adds a little bit of something. Okay. Problem is now I'm going to have to make some journals to go with all of these. So that's such a hardship, isn't it? Such a hardship. Blackberry jam. I wonder if that makes any difference. Okay. So that's it. 6 really, really quick. Well, I said they're really quick. They weren't that quick, were they? But 6 really effective looking clusters to go with our journal toppers. Really pleased with those, like how they've come out. So that is the formula. If you're going to use your fabrics, just layer them up, and with whatever other materials you decide you want to use. So yeah, really like those. Could even add some flowers, although that's probably overkill, but no, it might look quite nice just to add a little something. Anyway, I'm going to stop now because otherwise I will be adding to these forever. So yeah, really simple, easy clusters to go with our journal toppers. Hope you enjoyed. I will leave it there. I will say to you, as always, stay safe, be well, and I will catch you in the next video. Until then, bye for now.